Welcome to another episode of Explore the UP Shore. I'm Rebecca Bartlemay, and right behind me is the biggest waterfall in Michigan, Upper Falls at Tequamon Falls State Park. This is just one of the many things we're going to check out as we work our way from the eastern UP up to the Keweenaw. So come with us as we go check it all out. So folks that come visit Tequamon Falls often want to see the big waterfall, which is the Upper Falls of Tequamon. You can spend about an hour to 2 hours here. We offer a privately owned restaurant and a gift shop up here. It's a quarter-mile walk to go see the biggest waterfall in Michigan. And folks oftentimes come here first, and then they hop in their car and head to the Lower Falls, which is 4 miles downstream.
After our talk with Teresa, we were ready to see the falls. Me, more so than anyone.
We're just trying to get away from it all and we're trying to come see a whole bunch of views up here in the UP because we've never been.
We're on a vacation.
People have been coming here for centuries to visit the waterfall. So the view that you see today has not changed over the last hundreds of years. It does recede over time, so it's actually a sandstone base. It's the same rock that you'll see at Pictured Rocks is the same rock that's visible here at Tequamon. So another unique aspect about this park is the color of the river itself. So the river is a brown color and it's due to tannic acid. So the trees around us, particularly the hemlocks and the oaks and the swamps around here, leach out tannic acid. Every time it rains, the river picks up a little bit, and over time, the more water you have, the darker it looks. The color changes with the seasons because of how much water we get. So in the spring, when all the snow melts and it's raining like heck, the waterfall will look just like coffee coming over. And in the summer, if you come back in August and we don't have as much rain and it dries up, it'll be a lot more of a iced tea color coming over. So it changes depending on how much water we have. The Lower Falls is smaller but beautiful. So it's a bunch of little waterfalls that cascade around an island. People rent rowboats there, they fish there, and it's very picturesque. So in the Lower Falls, when people are waiting around, there's a strong temptation to take the rocks and stack them up into these cool towers, which I totally get for the photographic opportunity. But we ask to keep our place as wild looking as possible and to protect the little animals that live under those rocks, that you put them back after your photo is done. So sometimes by the end of summer, we have hundreds of these rock towers in the river, and we ask people to do their part and help keep our waterfall looking like it does for everybody.
When people think of, you live in Michigan, they think Detroit or Flint or the water crisis or something. This is Michigan. This is gorgeous.
This is true Michigan.
All right, so we're at Rivermouth Pines Campground at Tequamon Falls State Park. Becca thinks that she can set up camp better than I can.
I know I can.
Yeah, well, we're gonna see about that. She's a tough, resourceful person, but you know what? I got a few tricks up my sleeve. Okay.
Oh, Lord have mercy!
Got this?
I do.
I do. He's a chump. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Where are you gonna put your tent?
I'm gonna put my tent right here. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
3, 2, 1, go!
What you got there?
A little camper's pillow right here.
Okay, I got this.
See? A little pillow in a bag.
Okay. Oh, is that what this is?
I got this. I got this. Nobody look at me.
I don't have a tarp.
Oh no. Oh no.
Let's just give her a minute here.
Where the heck are the holes? Is it? I don't see how it goes in. Oh, wait. No. I'm gonna get nowhere. I'm gonna be sleeping on top of it tonight. Oh no. I need my mom.
I'm not even gonna put this on. I don't need to.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Hey, how you doing over there?
Doing mine the traditional way.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Can I help you, please?
I don't know.
Let me help.
Once camp was set up, we decided to bring out our fishing poles and see what we could catch. Here we go. She's ready to go.
It's so peaceful here tonight. I mean, this is really cool. I mean, this river is really wide and kind of a lazy flowing river right now.
Yes, yes!
All right.
Yes!
It's a little perch.
Yes! Come here!
Right here.
Yeah, just close them together. Take this guy out.
I can't believe I got one.
You got a fish hang, okay? I got something. Oh, I got something. What's that?
It's a clam?
I just snagged a clam. Little souvenir, okay? Little bass.
Oh my goodness, this is my day. Becca 2, Tony 0. She's on fire. Oh. Important scene. After packing up camp, we decided to continue our adventure, but head farther north to Whitefish Point, home to the Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum. The museum showcases historic shipwrecks of Lake Superior, such as the sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald. We couldn't get enough waterfalls on this trip and decided to adventure off towards the Keweenaw to explore Canyon Falls in Baraga County. Before reaching the falls, there was a beautiful hike along the way.
Little tadpoles.
And then the real deal. I wanted to jump on the big rocks, but no one else seemed to like that idea.
I could make this.
Yeah, you could make it, but you'd also slip and fall and crack your head open.
After a great hike, we sure were hungry, so we headed north to Hancock and found a unique stop across from the Quincy Mine, Peterson's Fish Market, and Four Sons Fish and Chips.
We started out selling fish out of the fish market just to eliminate the middleman because we weren't making any money just fishing and selling at wholesale. So we decided to start this, and it started out really small. This building was real little when we started, and that was in either 91 or 92, I can never remember, that we started this. And after we got going here a few years, we thought, well, let's get rid of more of our fish. Let's cook it and sell it so that the people can come up here and eat. So we started out with a little trailer right here, and then just had some blocks on the ground and a few plastic tables and chairs, and that's how we started the restaurant. Well, after a couple of years, we knew it wasn't big enough. It was like 8 by 16, the trailer, and it was too tiny. And so we kept getting busier and busier, so we decided to do something like this. And so it was basically sitting outdoors because we didn't have all these partitions on here at one time. But it is so incredibly windy up here, you have to be able to get out of the elements a little bit. So we put the sides up in the plastic windows, so when we are open to seating, then people do go inside and sit in there.
It's a family business, and they start early in the day by catching fresh fish.
The guys go about 6 in the morning, usually, and then they'll get in by 1, 2 o'clock, and then they bring the catch in, and then we'll start scaling it and filleting it and getting it ready for that, as well as here. Then we smoke as well. We have almost any product you can ask for that's smoked.
With people coming from all over to grab a bite, we knew we were in for a treat.
I will have the whitefish deep fried basket with a baked potato.
Thank you. Alrighty, thank you so much. Take care. Fish! That is some good fish. What's personally your favorite?
In there, in the food? Oh, I'd say the whitefish tostadas. Yeah, they're very good. They come from all over the country. You know, we have a lot of local trade. They come up here all the time, but then they bring their families from wherever they're at. All over the country, California, you know, Florida, just as far away as you can go, and they've come here and bought fish and ate at our restaurant and enjoyed it, and they come back.
The Upper Peninsula has become known as a haven for cycling enthusiasts of different kinds, with places such as Marquette creating bike-friendly communities.
Whether you're into on or off-road biking, the UP is where to be.
For me, I think I'm going to stick to the pavement.
Actually, if you really want a taste of the UP biking culture, you gotta take it off-road.
It's not everywhere that you can ride a 5-minute ride and hit some pretty epic trails, particularly with mountain biking from the city center. A lot of places you have to travel quite a ways. We're very fortunate to have maybe 50, 60, 70 miles all within a short little ride from your home.
Mountain bikers from across the country flock to ride some of the best trails in the world, such as the nationally recognized Tequamon Trail Network.
I mean, I've seen people come from as far as Arkansas and some people from California. I mean, people really like to find the dirt. 16 years ago, we didn't have nearly the network. A lot of it was kind of bushwhacking and trying to find your own trails, but now we've got just such beautiful rolling manicured trails in some places and old school, gnarly, chundery, rock infested trails.
And the thing I love about it, especially in Marquette, is just the diversity of trails. You honestly have trails for beginners all the way to some really intense stuff that we like to get after.
That's the great thing about having such a multitude of miles of trails. You can pretty much pick what you want. If you're just starting out, there's a myriad of trails that are based for the beginners. They do a great job of kind of marking the trail and letting you know what you're getting into. There's even some kids trails, and there's a little kids pump track at the South Trailhead that kids can kind of get their first experience on dirt, and that's important to kind of get that exposure early. But yeah, I think there's just all across the board, there's something for everybody. You're going to get hard bank serpentine trails going down a hill that will challenge you, and then you're going to get some other stuff that's just a nice steady climb with a couple options on a little scarier descent or just a nice easy descent. And so a lot of people, I think, typically come up here are just gassed after taking on some of the bigger climbs that we have.
It's the ease of riding here is incredible, and that's year round as well, which is really cool. Between snow biking, gravel riding in the shoulder seasons, and then obviously summer and fall are our favorite because that's when you get the good dirt.
Black Rocks was founded as a kind of a silly, wild dream of two corporate guys brewing in their basement. Maybe someday when we retire, we would open up a small brewery. We really wanted to make it something that is both a proud point of Marquette. We wanted to make people who are visiting feel welcome. We didn't intend to hire all people who are mountain bikers, and that's not certainly a pre-qualification. It just kind of happens that you have a lot of similar interests. We all have a certain passion for our area, both in the silent sport and the beautiful water and the people. I think when you get that collective of people together, whether it be the employees and then the employees and the customer, people just kind of have a common connection together.
Black Rocks takes that connection with the culture even deeper by supporting local trail networks with the sale of one of their IPAs.
Proceeds of the 51K help to kind of maintain those trails. That's important because we abuse them as much as anybody else. I mean, there's a North Trail network, there's a South Trail network, there's RAMBA, which is also an organization that we help support. But obviously we'd encourage anybody who is coming to enjoy them. You're supporting it by purchasing a beer or a six-pack, but try to find a way to donate and help out and keep these guys funded so that they can keep doing and maintaining what we have to keep making a better experience for everybody.
So really, why does biking and craft beer go together?
I think people who bike and ski a lot really kind of feel like they reward themselves and they like to have a cold pint afterwards.
They honestly, like we said, they just go hand in hand.
I don't know if it's a carbo need or if it's just the cold, refreshing.
No, it's just cold and refreshing, and
so good.
Yeah, and just kind of the perfect post-ride libation.
Yeah.
They're right. Well, that's all the time we have. Join us next time as we continue to explore the UP shore.
We're gonna go see a waterfall.
Nice. Bugs everywhere. Do you want me?
Oh, right there. I see it. Hey, settle. Oh my God, my life.